Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. I have a 7-card spread here for you. This is going to be about the virus, an update about the third wave coming, the third surge coming, how it's going to get here, how is it going to affect us, especially after some of us, most of us, or not most of us, but 20% of us have had the shot. And just other things like that. So yeah, I decided to do a video on this. I was getting a lot of information about it from my spirits, so I think it's a good time to do this because the spring break is going to bring some of it back in, of course, because of the large gatherings. So y'all, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give me a big thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded when I upload another video. Also, don't remember, this video is not for kids. And if you want a personal reading, contact me with the email down below and I'll get back at you. Y'all, this channel is my brand. Do not attempt to copy it for any reason. Okay, so let's get started with the reading. For the first one, we have the Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant is the card of lure of confirmation. This is higher up. You can see that he's given an answer of yes. And there's people down here waiting for an answer. This could be a judge, a policeman, a teacher, a scientist, anyone that's higher up and's got more knowledge. Yeah. And yeah, so it could mean, anyone that's higher up and's got more knowledge. So I asked the universe, I asked the spirits, are we going to be affected by a third wave, a third surge coming in of the virus? Is it going to, since a lot of people have had the shot, how is it going to affect us? The answer is yes, because this is the yes card, the confirmation card, the lure of confirmation. So I am seeing, okay, as we all know right now, Italy, Europe, and Spain, I believe, are having a third surge now. But it's going to come over here because there's people traveling back and forth. And now that things are reopening, there's more people traveling. There's a lot of people traveling without protection, without masks, stuff like that. And this big spring break has brought us, going to bring it in. There's a lot of people I was watching on the news that were celebrating, like at the beach and places like that nobody was wearing a mask. Nobody. And do you think out of that whole crowd that there wasn't one person that's not infected? Of course there is. Just because you're not showing signs of it doesn't mean that you're not infected. All you need is one person to be infected and then you create another surge. So we are going to have another surge. Is it going to be as bad as the first one? Maybe not. But I do see a lot of people expiring from it because this new virus is stronger and it affects you in a more worse way than the first one did. So I do see a lot of people expiring from it. The shot that you receive now is not going to protect you from this surge coming in. Okay, it only protects you from the COVID-19, but it doesn't protect you from, the new one that's coming in. Okay, so keep that in mind. You still need to protect yourself, even though just because businesses are opening doesn't mean it's okay to not wear a mask. You got to wear a mask. Okay, you have to protect yourself. You still have to distance yourself. And during the spring break, nobody's distancing themselves. Okay, so for the next one, we have the Devil card. This is the Devil energy. I am seeing that there's a lot of people, this pertains to addictions. A lot of people with addictions, especially drinking, are the ones that are going to, Spirit is saying, have, the surge coming in, bringing it in. Because when you drink, it brings your immune system down. So if you're out there partying, I'm seeing a lot of partying, a lot of sharing drinks, and, people aren't just being careful. They think just because they had the shot, that just again, I'm hearing that again, do whatever they want, party and be together and all that. Okay, partying and all that is fine, yeah, but I don't feel like you should be all that close together and not wearing your mask, when we still got this going on. Okay, it's not clear. We're not in the clear of it. It was getting better. In my last video, I see that it's getting better. But now this is going to bring this in, especially all these gatherings are going to bring this in. So there's a lot of people out there that are toxic, meaning they're not following the rules. This is what this represents. They're not following the rules. They're just addicted to going out partying, doing whatever they please. And that's what keeps it going. We should have already gotten rid of this a long time ago. Why haven't we? It's because people don't follow the rules. And that's what this represents today. This card represents people with addictions, don't follow rules, and because of that, all that partying is going to bring them back in. And then people going, flying back and forth. So now this is the card of fear. So this is going to bring a new fear into the American people because it's coming over here. It's going to bring a new fear in. I see some people going to jail for this also. I feel like the police is going to get tough on some people, like people that are affecting other people or infecting other people, like at parties and stuff like that. I feel like there'll be raids and crashes, like the police will crash the party or raid the party, things like that, and you'll end up in jail, because this is a jail card. It represents jail, okay? But it also represents fear. So I do feel like there's going to be a big fear in the American people, especially the ones that haven't been vaccinated, or even if the ones that have been vaccinated, because that, like I said, that vaccine only covers the first 19. It doesn't cover the next C that's coming. I'm going to call it the C because I'm not supposed to use the C word. I already did at the beginning of this video. Okay, so now we have the Tower. This is an unexpected event. This is a huge, huge unexpected event. And again, this is how we're going to be. The lightning bolt striking the Tower, the people flying everywhere. It was an unexpected event, unforeseen. They did not see this lightning bolt coming. So this is what's going to happen. I see a huge unexpected event happening, and it's going to come from that direction, from Europe over this way, is what I see. They're already having, a lot of problems over there with it, and they're fixing to have another shutdown. Well, the same thing's going to happen to us. We're going to have another shutdown. It might not be real major, but I do see something happening, and it's going to be an unexpected event, and everybody's going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. I thought we were getting better, blah, blah, blah. Well, how can you if you're out there partying and you're real close to people and you're not wearing your mask, okay? I'm not saying don't party. I'm not saying don't go out and have fun, but be responsible, okay? You're not being responsible when this card comes up. Okay, be responsible. I go out places and stuff, but I wear my mask on. I wear 2 masks, actually. I want to be responsible because I don't want to catch anything again, because I already had it. And believe me, it was not fun. I almost didn't survive it. And if you catch it, you're going to be sorry. Okay? It's just not fun. It affects everybody different. Some people can breeze right through it, but some people can't. All right? So be responsible. Now, for people that are traveling, I see it not being successful, because this is a Chariot. In the upright, it means successful travel. Okay? So here we see the man in the chariot, and the lions are pulling him. But if you notice, there's no reins. Okay, the reins aren't attached to the chariot, so that means he's pulling it. He's controlling the chariot himself. And then this is his power stick. It's pointing up. Always means power. But it's in the reverse. Okay, so when it's in the reverse, that means this travel isn't going to be successful. Why isn't it going to be successful? Well, because people are going to come home with the big C. Okay, they're going to have it from out partying. When they get home, they're going to realize they have it. They're going to get sick. They're going to be in the hospital. So that just proves right there that their travel wasn't successful. They should have stayed home, is what they're going to be thinking. I hear a lot of people saying, oh, I should have stayed home. Now I have it. What do I do? What was me? Yeah, because you traveled, and when you should have been your butt at home. Okay. So now for the next one, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So in my last video, I did say that things were going to get better, which they are slowly improving, and the phase getting a little bit better. But the Wheel of Fortune stops here, and it's going to be temporarily. It's not going to be, for a long time, but it's going to be enough to where when we get the surge, it's going to temporarily stop things, the whole world. See, this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is when your luck runs out. Okay, so I am seeing that again. I'm seeing shutdowns, close downs. It might vary from state to state this time. I don't think it'll be the whole United States like last time. It's going to vary from state to state, but there will be more shutdowns because of the spring break that everybody went on and all this traveling, closeness together, not wearing their masks. So the Wheel of Fortune has stopped. The Wheel of Fortune has stopped, and it's going to stop for a little while until we can get it back into control. So be expecting, everybody will say like, well, what happened? This was supposed to open and now it's not. Some of these places are closed. What happened? They said they were going to open and they didn't. I hear that a lot because of the surge that's coming in. They were planning on opening, but all you party people, you came back with it. So now there's going to be a lot of places that close again. Okay. So be careful. Now here we have the Four of Swords in the upright. This represents, you see how this man is a soldier laying here and he's praying, and there's people in the church here praying for him. They're looking down. You see how they're literally looking down at him, praying for him. Well, we have the Three Swords here and then one here, which represent jail. Again, I'm seeing jail time for some people because of, just spreading it or being irresponsible. But this is going to be all of us. This represents all of us. We're going to be down again for a little while. This is when the battle is too hard to fight, so the soldier lays down and prays. Okay, so when it's in the reverse, that means that the soldier's done resting and he's ready to get back up and try again. But since it's in the upright, that means that we're going to have another slowdown in everything, another break because of the surge coming in. I'm seeing maybe 4 months, 4 to 6 months, maybe 5 months, something like that. And then things will come back up. We got to flip this Wheel of Fortune back up next to this one. This one's got to flip back down. And if it's like that, that means we're going to get going again. Okay. So until that happens, we're going to be at another slowdown. It's gradually going to appear by April. I'm saying we'll start seeing things, standing still. Not so much of a shutdown, but I'm seeing things standing still in stagnation. Okay. They'll be in stagnation, and people will be like, well, what happened? Why is it taking so long to open? And why is this not open like they said they were? Just things like that is what you'll be hearing, or maybe you might be saying that yourself. But it's most definitely coming, y'all. Most definitely coming. And the reason United States can't get a grip on it is because a lot of people don't care. They just want to do whatever they feel like they want to do. Things open too early, like here in Texas. I feel like that was a mistake for them to say, oh, the masks aren't mandatory. Really? Really? I work at a hospital. There's still people there with it, okay, coming in with it. So why would you even say it is not mandatory? My goodness, that's the worst thing anyone could have done or said, As long as there's one person out there with it, they're going to keep infecting everybody else, and it's just going to keep going around and around in a circle. That's all I see. It goes around and around in a circle. It doesn't go anywhere. Okay, it can get slightly better, but then it comes back because we have all these issues again. And it goes and comes, goes and comes. Eventually, it's going to become a seasonal thing like the flu, but that's going to be years from now. Okay, after thousands of people pass away, because that's what happened with the first one. But eventually it's never going to go away, y'all. Not completely. I'm telling you that right now. I already know that for a fact. It'll become seasonal like the flu. When the winter months come, it'll be part of the flu, or it'll come with the flu, and people will have it. But that's years from now. Okay, years from now. If people stay home, take their butts at home like they're supposed to, then yeah, it's boring, but find something to do, And I think that we could get rid of it faster, but of course that's not going to happen because people don't listen. They want to do what they do, and then that's it. All right, y'all, I'm going to stop here. Thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Comment. Tell me what you want to see. I do love readings, missing people, celebrities, whatever you want to hear about. You put it down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Contact me for a reading. Tell your friends about me. Hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded when I upload another video. See you next time. Bye-bye.